welcome you into Jeffco Ed TV. Boys Soccer on deck. Host McAdory Yellow Jackets welcome in Pinson Valley Indians on this lovely Tuesday evening. We welcome in all the action, warm-ups underway alongside my partner, Caleb Turrentine. I'm Ariel Schaefer. Caleb, we had a treat in the first game with the girls. Fantastic ball game, but now we're in for another treat. These two definitely a lot on the line, but trying to make sure this back half of the regular season goes in their favor.
Yeah, I think you're talking about a swing point in the season. You're at the midway point. You're coming off spring break. Obviously, you're practicing. Some teams even playing some tournaments at that time. But get to the area games. You're trying to make a push to that postseason. You want to be playing your best ball. You want to be ramping up to your best ball right about now. Both teams are looking to do that. This is not just area game, rivalry game. Both schools in Jefferson County. It's obviously a big one for every kid out there.
And since it's such a big game, we caught up with both head coaches from Pinson Valley and McAdory pregame. Take a listen on what they had to say.
Season's a bit, started off really good. We jumped out with a 3-0 record. Then we ended up winning the county versus city tournament. And it seems like since that, kind of got a little egotistical in the team, and we started getting a little bit besides ourselves, and we dropped the next 3 in a row. Came right back and started back winning. So right now, we were getting a balance and getting a taste of to learn how to overcome adversity. It seems like the camaraderie of their unit, they're very familiar with one another, the way they play. They make really good passes, and they do a good job of putting their ball in the goal. So McAdory is a really good team in this league. The guys are really excited about it. They've never received this type of attention, and so this is a good season. It's a good year to get the exposure kicked off for them, and they're loving it. They love replaying it, and we watch the videos. We watch the TV show for practice, before practice, to see what we did, and they love watching themselves. So we really appreciate you guys for giving us this exposure.
The boys really have good chemistry, and they have been working together pretty much, I'm proud of them. Most of them joined club, and some of them doing some extra training, private lessons, so that kind of, help us, to grow quickly, But the other thing that I have to mention, I have a leadership in a young man called Hector Garcia. He's the captain of the team. He's the leader. He's like a coach on the field. He has been very helpful, making sure everything is going right, with the boys, and everything. It's going to be a good game, It's not going to be a game whereby one team is just scoring a bunch of points and the other one. I think it's going to be a close game. Yeah. I think it's good, for them to have the opportunity. They have worked hard and they deserve to be on TV, but I hope that doesn't get into their head, know that we still have a lot of work to do, and we have to do the job when we get on the field too.
We thanks to both coaches for taking time to chat with us pregame, and a full moon out tonight. Pretty shot from our fantastic camera crew, producer and directors here at Jeffco Ed TV. And here we go. We have the lights on. Sun is setting in the background here. But we're about to get underway. We're going to look at the starting lineups here first for Pinson Valley. It's been a lot of this season has been up and down. They've had a lot of adversity, but they're very gritty, and you have to think of a guy like Ortega is going to want to be really leading this charge.
Yeah, dirty work player, as they like to call him. Left wing defender. That can go. You're going to see him everywhere. That's what it's going to be. When you don't see many players call it a left wing defender, but that's just how they're going to play. You're going to see him go end to end on that left side of that formation. So much of what they do goes through him. They expect a lot out of him as well. A little bit. They call it the little things. See, when I think of a left wing guy who goes end to end, those are the big things for me. We're going to be saying his name quite a bit in this game, especially if things are going well for Pinson Valley.
And for the Yellow Jackets here, you see their lineup too, and Guy that we're going to be calling his name out a lot for sure is going to be Hector Garcia. Coach spoke about it in that pregame package. He's just the guy that is the one in a million guy, that lead by example guy, but also has really learned to be a vocal leader this season.
Yeah, he's a Wallace State commit, getting to play soccer at the next level. That's a big deal. And we talk about Coach Ike Ude. He knows talent. He's played around a lot of talent in his days. He played for the Nigerian national team. He played in the MLS. He played at Alabama A&M. That's part of his connection to the state here and how he's here. He's coached all over Birmingham metro area. He's seen a lot of talent. And the way he talks about Hector Garcia, this quote from him, "I've never seen a player that loves his teammates and plays at a very high level like Hector Garcia." That's high praise from a guy who's been around a lot of soccer players.
We're about to have action underway here. Both teams just doing a last pregame huddle, pregame chats. And when we were looking through the notes, talking to both coaches pregame, listening to these pregame packages, they mentioned that culture and building a culture is just massive within both programs. No one is bigger than the program. That is exactly what head coach Wayne Thomas has said to us for Pinson Valley. And that's why, so successful coming in. McAdory comes in, though, with a 7-1-2 overall record. And then Pinson Valley, in the first year under head coach Wayne Thomas, they now sit at 6-6-1. So not bad when you're looking in this new era for Pinson Valley.
Yeah, I think part of that, and they'll talk about it, Coach Wayne Thomas talked about it before the season too, Mark Gonzalez is a big part of that. He's been at Pinson Valley for a long time as that assistant coach. It's nice to have that continuity when you are switching between head coaches, who's in charge of maybe more of the logistical things, the administration things, having that guy who's still on the pitch with the players year after year. It helps break up anything that can come with a new year feel when you still have that same assistant. I think he's helped with that, maybe not have that feeling as things are brand new as it happens with coaching change so often.
Kickoff just about to be underway here at McAdory High School. Now for Pinson Valley, their keys is give up no points. Yes, for sure.
That's pretty good. That's a good one.
That's the main one. But he also told us that don't be surprised if you see a lot of subs. They love to be able to utilize their depth, and they are very quick. They like to push the pace. So McAdory, on the other hand, though, they're going to really rely on their strength, is going to rely on those fluid transitions, being able to control at their own pace. So you can definitely say in this opening few minutes or so, the pace battle is going to be going on here. Who's going to be able to take the reins of that?
Yeah, and that's, you talk about Pinson Valley wanting to limit scoring. Now, obviously, any team wants to do that, but it's also about just limiting chances. McAdory will shoot the ball a lot.
And we're underway here
Give away a quick corner.
Yeah, McAdory High School and Pinson Valley right away. They wanted to be able to get up early, apply that pressure early. And, in the offseason, their team's chemistry and their conditioning was built in the weight room. First corner within the first 15 seconds of this game. Pinson Valley in the white. Hand goes up. Slow start kick in the middle. Goes off that left side. Try to get that high kick. McAdory able to track that down. Stays in the middle. Pass goes up off of the back foot. Pinson Valley in control. Oof. Nice little give and go right away. Pinson Valley playing with speed like glue on McAdory, who is in the yellow tonight.
I talked about Hector Garcia, another name in that midfield you saw on the ball right there already, number 22, Andy Ajup, another senior midfielder. When you compare a couple of senior midfielders together, the way Ajup and Garcia will play, you already see Ajup's going to be the one who lies a little bit deeper. Garcia almost like an attacking midfielder. Still waiting to get his first touch. But the way they play together is a big reason this McAdory team has had success.
Already McAdory on the move. They'll have a quick throw in here. Velasquez will throw that in. trying to direct traffic here. McAdory takes it all the way down the left, keeps it in bounds. Good tackle, though, from Pinson Valley's back line. Will still stay with the Yellow Jackets. Nice give and go, looking for there on the left, though. Nothing, but here comes Pinson Valley trying to trick it, trying to win the header. Possession will stay with the Indians.
Already, Luviano kind of causing some havoc in McAdory's back line, forcing them under pressure. We saw it earlier with the early giveaway on the corner kick as well. This one should be McAdory's ball.
McAdory quick throws it in, looks it up. Can Machuyo try to track it down? Pinson Valley sends it opposite side of the field towards the left. Come up on the left side. Can they win the one-on-one battle? A little close there.
Yeah, that's really good defending. Alex Angeles over there, just ushering the ball out, not touching it, being able to get his body in front of the attacker, letting the ball just roll out for a goal kick. Early pressure from Pinson Valley.
Right away, though, for McAdory, coach was right. They are really good at transition, and there's been maybe 2 or 3 times so far in these opening minutes where they've been able to capitalize in transition and push the ball up and put a lot of pressure on Pinson Valley early.
Yeah, and you see how the midfielders come to the ball, get into space, being able to create that opportunity where they can get the ball at their feet and then push the attack forward. That's what makes the transition from defense to offense so successful.
Long ball up. Still stays with McAdory. They're going to quickly try to throw this one in. Or maybe not. Going to try and see the little communication about who was going to be able to throw it in. Nice throw in down on the left.
Again, Pinson Valley, I think their pressure is just allow them to get the ball just a little bit quicker than McAdory right now. They're recovering the ball nicely. McAdory has looked more comfortable when they have had possession, but on these loose balls, Pinson Valley's been able to collapse, not allowing McAdory to create really any true clear-cut chances to get the ball forward.
Nice ball, trying to send it up. Both teams just get settled here. McAdory with possession, midfield. Maybe looking opposite. Hear the communication from coach. Trying to get opposite. Looks in for the push, and it is going to go against Pinson Valley here. McAdory just able to play that well. They'll get a free kick.
Yeah, good patience in the midfield from Diego Velasquez. He had a turn, kept looking for somebody to pass to instead of forcing it. Took a dribble a couple of yards forward. Found, I think it was Brian Machuca, to be able to draw that foul. About 40 yards from goal here. Right at 40 yards from goal. As the football field lines are helping us out with the measurements.
Adjop will take the free kick, sends it forward. Goalkeeper will come out for Pinson Valley. It's time to talk about our goalkeepers, which we haven't been able to yet. For Pinson Valley. It's going to be the sophomore goalkeeper, Zacharias Contreras. And then in the net for the Yellow Jackets, it's going to be Rodriguez, the junior goalkeeper, who's playing way up.
I think his idea is he wants to get bored. He wants to get bored back there. He doesn't want the ball on his end very often. Well played out here from Pinson Valley's defense.
First 8 minutes of the opening half dissolved. Still no score. McAdory hosting Pinson Valley on Jeff Coed TV. We thank you for joining us this Tuesday evening. And Pinson Valley trying to make a move here. Trying to keep it in play. Good move. Good back way.
It's terrific play from Luviano to be able to not just put pressure, keep that ball in for as long as he did.
Swarm of yellow all over Pinson Valley. Ball's going to go way out of bounds and actually into the stands here.
They're missing their ball runners on the sideline, as we saw earlier. Might take a little bit longer to track any of these down.
Ball high up in the air.
And there's Hector Garcia again. You think McAdory hopes that he's on ball more offensively as he has the ball now.
Send it to the back. Makes the way up midfield. Looks for that long ball towards the middle right side. Trying to track it down. A foot race here. Ball will go out of bounds.
First time we've really seen Diego Velasquez get some space to try to run down a ball. He got there first. He kicked it a little bit too far out in front.
Indians on the move on the left, trying to go in the middle, and they do. They find the center. Still keep it. We have to appreciate, though, how McAdory's midfielders just really creating a wall between them and the back line. Been the big difference here in these opening few minutes of this first half.
Yeah, it's names that we knew we were going to be calling a lot of that McAdory midfield. And you've just seen them in a 4-3-3. They just alternate positions. See, sometimes it's Garcia going forward. We've seen Velasquez go forward. Then in Asia, we've seen a little bit more defensively. But again, they just kind of mix it up. Now Velasquez is the furthest midfielder back looking to get on the ball.
It seems like, McAdory had to wake up a little bit because right away Pinson Valley just able to generate a corner within the first few seconds of this game. Kind of had to be like, all right, here we go. This is the speed that we're playing at. We got to bring our A game here. Also, this is the first, or one of the first games back from spring break. But also this starts the back half of that last little bit of the regular season. We do have a player injury. Officials will call it. Clock will stop. There's under 30 minutes to go in this opening half.
Yeah, it's just went down non-contact. It looks like he's just getting stretched out for a cramp. Again, the sun is down, but it's still warmer than they've been used to, I'm sure.
It is warmer, and you did mention that the turf does make things a little hotter.
It does.
Yes.
Even after the sun goes down, that heat lingers down there. And you got the McAdory black Enzos, black sidelines. Might make it a little bit more difficult.
Just player timeout here. Just trying to cramp. Good.
You'll never guess who that is helping him off.
I cannot. That's incredible. You see a McAdory player right now helping off one of the Pinson Valley players. Good sportsmanship here.
That's Hector Garcia. How many times?
Yep.
That's everything that they talked about as he ushers. Not even just a good teammate, good person for his own teammates. He's the guy helping the other team off the field. I mean, hey, you help him off the field, you get to play quicker too. But
yeah, no, I mean, that's why Coach has said he is definitely just the heartbeat of this team. You want more people to be like Hector.
Number 10 on the field, that's typically where you want your captains, your better players to be, and for that kind of talent to come with that kind of dedication and attitude.
And here he comes, that heartbeat trying to win, and that 2-on-1 battle just doesn't get it. But that just brought some life in to this field. You can feel the energy shift.
Yeah, kind of out of nothing, just a long ball forward. Nearly got on the end of it. Good defending by Pinson Valley at the end of it. That's a good ball.
Good ball there, Pinson Valley trying to get it. He tracked down by McAdory on the lower right part of your screen. Good back and forth in the midfield. Trying to track it down on the left. Oh, stays in. Can they keep it in bounds? And so close.
It's like it's out for a throw-in before he got it over here to the corner. Good hustle from Machuca. Again, Machuca and Velasquez trying to hook up down this left side. Miss it on that clearance again. Keep the pressure up for McAdory here as they enter the final third.
Looking for the quick throw-in, but not going to set something up here. Going to go forward. Keeps down.
Good defending. They force a corner. You can hear that communication from McAdory in our mics.
First corner for McAdory in this opening half. We had one in the first 15 seconds of the game, and now, 10 minutes later, we got another one. McAdory in the middle looking for the header, just a little off of that left side. Looking for the call, and they do. Stays down here with McAdory.
Yeah, Velasquez did a good job getting that ball first, being able to control it. I thought he was going to be able to turn back, head towards the corner, got taken down. As here comes the Pinson Valley trying to build a wall right here. Don't expect to see a shot from this angle. You like to see a ball played into the middle, probably hit maybe you're at the top of that 6-yard box. It's really where you want this ball to land.
Senior midfielder Andy Ajop will take this one. The kick up towards the center, looking on that right side, the header. It's going to go against McAdory.
Yeah, late run into the box, got called for a push. 2 hands in the back of the defender. You'll get called for that every time. Easy for the ref to see from his perspective. Easy for us to see from way up here, so
yes.
I think that's going to be called every time.
Still scoreless here in the first half, about 26 minutes remaining. McAdory playing host to Pinson Valley. Good rivalry game between the two schools in the two programs.
Good step from Alex Angeles from the back line, but you hope to see that be a little bit more in control. It feels like a giveaway. McAdory having that pressure on. They don't want to give anything away cheaply right now. Try to keep that momentum. Pinson Valley hasn't had possession of the ball in the other half for quite some time.
We can hear the communication from both teams. I think that's fascinating. That's what they build their, that's part of their identity for both programs. When talking to both coaches, you got to communicate.
And it's so different in soccer because you know you're not going to get a lot of that communication from the sideline. You're going to hear coaches yell every now and again, but so much of your strategy comes from all your practices. It's not like you're taking timeouts. You're not making changes as much. Obviously, substitutions, they can run in and bring instructions from the bench. But a lot of this is just the players communicating. It's not like basketball. You hear a coach who's going to go hoarse, in the first half of a game because they're yelling so many instructions.
The long ball try. We haven't seen that. That looked like that came right out of the playbook. Beautiful ball. But McAdory keeper, Rodriguez, the junior keeper, just able just to scoop that play that well.
Looks like Garcia looking for a runner on that one. Didn't get anyone going forward. He's on it again here.
Possession stays with the Yellow Jackets, looking the communication into who's going to throw this one in.
That's Giovanni Hernandez on the back line for Pinson Valley, listed as a forward.
Hajop looks up in the center, doesn't go, still stays with McAdory. Good look at the McAdory bench. No substitutions so far in this opening half.
I had the cramp, and that was it.
Maybe
that was the
that
only
was
one
it.
we've seen. I think that shows the trust that these coaches have in their starting lineups. There's a reason you're starting. Also, sometimes it's just a matter of coaching philosophy, how much you want to run somebody, because you bring in fresh legs. The first few minutes, maybe that won't make a difference. You wait 20, 25 minutes to bring in fresh legs, might be able to make more of a difference.
Good swat out from Pinson Valley goalkeeper. That was a close call. Beautiful ball from Garcia for the corner. Second corner this half for McAdory. And it looks like we're going to have another one.
Good job swatting that one away. I think we might need to track down the keeper. Obviously not their typical keeper, just wearing a penny instead of a goalkeeping
Garcia,
kit.
oh, the header. Oh, man, that was just beautiful place ball.
Yeah, that was a dangerous place to get that ball to. Couldn't get on top of the header. Again, you want to head the ball down. Got a little too excited. I think overran it. By the time he jumped up, it was on top of him very quickly there. Adrian Flores had a great chance to open the scoring.
Flores gets it back. Garcia looks, long kick, just a little too far left. Watch out down there. A little close.
We talked about McAdory wanting to take some shots early and often. They're going to take them from distance. It's the first time we've seen Garcia really get a look at goal from just over 30 yards there. You don't want to live off shots from back there, but you do want to test the goalie early.
This one little contact's going to stay with Pinson Valley. Going to take the free kick here. Penalty on McAdory. Barrios sends it up. Nice long ball, and no! Good deflection. A lot of action down in the box, but McAdory able to clear it out. But what hands from your goalkeeper and Rodriguez, being able not only to swat it out with his left hand on the one time, but also get it back on the right. Just be able to get that out of there.
Yeah, I think the first one, a little fortunate. It was awkward, kind of low, had to keep it out. The rebound, I think, fell to Luviano. Had an opportunity, huge opportunity with the goal open on the left side. But being able to get a hand on it, keep it out, that's certainly the best chance of the game so far for Pinson Valley.
Kick awarded to McAdory. Takes it, looks up. Can Garcia come out? And oh! Really, really good, smart play from your goalkeeper in Zacharias Contreras. Coming out, fully scooping, going one-on-one with Garcia. But just like that, McAdory just not coming through, and a push in the back. Referee's going to talk to Rodriguez, Joseph Rodriguez, number 4. That was a clear push. You can't have the two
it was
hands
full
on the back.
extension too.
Yeah.
That's why he gets the talk. I don't expect any yellow card to be shown for a push in the back. You might get that if it's in the box or something, but just a little talk to you. Hey, there's no need to push that hard. Don't extend. That's why you got the call. Big opportunity for McAdory.
Big free kick towards the center. Looking for the header, and just off that right side.
I think that might have
Yeah,
rolled in under the net, but
yes, but no,
they're calling him offside
Yes.
on the free kick. I think they had
They
three
had three,
players
yeah.
offside, yeah.
yeah, that was an obvious one. It rolled like kind of underneath the net, but
Good to know that that can happen.
Yes.
If we see another ball go over there, it can roll under the net and go to the fence in the back.
little volley up in the middle. We thank you for joining us on Jeff Coed TV. High school boys soccer here between McAdory and Pinson Valley. Pinson Valley trying to track this down, getting that one-on-one ball up in the air.
Johan Diaz, I think, thought for a second that he was going to be able to track that ball down, bouncing just a little bit too much for him to get control over it. I think good defense in the back for McAdory just to be able to deal with it.
Garcia, nice move behind the back, still keeps it, wow, keeps it in play, looks to the center, sends the long ball up.
And I think that's a battle we might see a few times. That's Kevin Flores for Pinson Valley. They're holding midfielder.
Here
Onside.
comes McAdory on that left side. The push, no call. Fans not happy with that one, but good credit to Pinson Valley's back line. That one-on-one battle, they're going toe-to-toe, but now Garcia making it work. Long ball, and it goes right into the hands of Zacharias Contreras. Again, they have been putting him to work, but really good guts from the Pinson Valley keeper in this opening half.
Yeah, Rolando Garcia is his Pinson Valley defender who had that shoulder-to-shoulder strong defending. Still got a shot off of it. I think that's what McAdory was calling for a foul. I think it was good officiating. Garcia had positioning and just put forth a little bit more strength to defend. Garcia now shows some strength on the ball.
Ooh, trip, and then they get the call on that one. Machuga is able to get that.
Yeah, I think we might see
Look
a
at the
yellow card come
replay.
out here.
Let's see on that.
Good move. Machuga stopped it and just tried to get to the corner. I think that's clear foul. I believe that's Giovanni Hernandez, who will now take a seat with a yellow card, as that is a high school rule. Red cards still exist. You will go down to 10 players, and you're out for the game. But a yellow card, you just have to go to the bench for any amount of time, and you can come in with the next substitution. But it's just part of the punishment when you get a yellow card.
McAdory with opportunity to strike first here. Kick in the middle. A lot of action, but what a layout from your sophomore keeper in Zacharias Contreras. Look at this replay.
I think that's a double save there. I think he gets it the first time and then being able to dive and keep it from going into that near post.
But gives the Yellow Jackets another opportunity. Puts pressure towards the center, just too far right.
Boy, that's terrific work on that. Just between the posts, you're going to see chances. That might have been the best one so far for McAdory. Point blank within the 6-yard box, a double save. Huge stop to keep this level.
Contreras being put to work and getting tested early in this opening half. Around 15 to go in the first half here at McAdory High School, still scoreless. McAdory in transition once again, going to try to track it down. Pinson Valley sends it up and out. A lot of balls just flying way out of bounds towards the stands here tonight.
Yeah, I think you might see a little bit more with the way Pinson Valley's defending. Not necessarily desperation, but certainly urgency. They know that if any chances are lingering from McAdory, they have to get the ball out. That's exactly what you saw right there.
First substitution for McAdory this evening, number 15, Noah Gable's going to come in, the sophomore defender for the Yellow Jackets. Possession stays with McAdory. Ajop going to throw that in. Quick throw in from the Yellow Jackets. Looks down that right side. Gable getting in on the action there. Gable. Back out, reset. Looking up. Contreras just takes that. Looks like he's directing traffic here. Sends the long ball to midfield. But here comes the speed from Machuga.
It's Rolando Ortega, what we talked about doing little things. It's been hard for Machuca to get past him. We haven't seen Ortega be able to get forward too much from that right back position, but he's done plenty of defending and doing it well up to this point.
Oh, and they're going to call that one. Little push. We've seen little pushes all night. Both teams definitely playing with a lot of physicality.
I think he might have gotten stepped on a little bit on his heel there as well. Those shin pads help for the front. You get stepped on your calf, there's nothing back there to protect it. That'll hurt. That'll hurt. I'd go down in a heartbeat too. So easy call for the ref to make.
Long ball up. Pinson trying to track it down. Ball's going to go out of bounds, but looks like we're going to have a substitution come in for Pinson Valley. Hernandez is going to come in, senior, directing traffic, pushing them up because we got another corner. This is the first corner for Pinson Valley since the first 15 seconds of this game. Nice high middle to the right, looking for the header, just missed it. Ball up in the air, out of bounds.
That was Ortega who came flying in there. He started at the top of the 18-yard box. Saw him fly across the screen there. Corner kick was just a little bit too high for him to connect. And if you're watching us and you're not big into the soccer side of things, I think you might be confused a couple of times tonight with the sidelines because we're playing on a football field.
Yes.
Out of bounds is a gray line past the black and white on the sidelines that are typically there for football. So if you see a ball cross that white line on the football field, that's not out of bounds just yet. No, it's happened a couple of times. Might have people shouting at the TV computer screen saying, hey, that ball went out.
Yep.
Not yet. Not yet, it didn't.
The field is also a little bit longer than the size of a football field.
And not a lot of space between that sideline and the fence.
Nope.
Which I've been, had my time down the sideline back when I was more of a writer, did photography and stuff. Yeah, you got to be careful when you're on that sideline. There's not a lot of space. Those players are trying to stop for the fence. They're not trying to stop for you. So you got to be aware when they're coming your way.
Yep. Definitely have had my fair share. I think as a journalist, multimedia journalist running their own camera, I have been hit multiple times on the sidelines just because I have one eye in the lens and the other trying to watch the game. But
hey, if you don't get hit one time on a sideline, it's like introduction into the industry a little bit.
Yes, definitely have been hit more times in high school than I have at the college level filming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just less space a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe the awareness of players, everybody, I don't know. There's just, but when you get hit by a college level athlete, it will hurt a whole lot more.
Did get run over by one Alabama football player on the sideline. That did hurt. That hurt majorly. But other than that, we good. But also who's good right now, McAdory trying to get something. Gable now on that far top right of your screen. Trying to get it, was able to draw it. Pinson Valley looking like, I thought that was clean. Maybe a little touch there.
I thought the head ref was going to let that one go. Got some assistance from the linesman.
Little give and go towards the center. Gable trying to get off the left side, but no go.
Boy, it looked kind of like Machuca didn't think that ball was going to get all the way through. Had an opportunity to get on the end of it. Thought one of his teammates was going to get it and was caught a little flat-footed. Couldn't get to it before it went out of bounds.
8 minutes and 40-something seconds in change left in this opening half. We are still scoreless here on Jeffco Ed TV. McAdory playing host to Pinson Valley. Both teams fighting for position on all the open balls in the air. Quick throw in for the Indians. Nice little move, nice pass to the middle, give and go up on the right side. But well defended by McAdory. That was well defended. You had 2 yellow jerseys being able to avoid the cross, building a wall.
Yeah, it was well worked from Pinson Valley to get down the right wing. I think you might look back and say maybe I should have let that one run out. Could have possibly earned a corner, certainly at least a throw in. Instead, the cross goes wide, straight into the side netting for a goal kick. McAdory got to reset.
Oh, nice read, though, from Pinson Valley. Trying to extend the play towards, in their favor, a little backwards action, midfield. Now coming up. Good ball, stays with it. Oh, a little close there.
That's the first time we've seen Giovanni Hernandez actually get forward for Pinson Valley.
Yes.
He started on the back line, got that yellow card, and maybe that's why he'll play a little bit more forward in case any fouls need to be taken. He can't be the defender to do it. Typically listed as a forward, started on the back line in this one. I think it's where they feel like they need him the most right now.
Looks like a little collision here. Just officials just making sure everyone's good. Doesn't look like anybody's going to be taken out, though, but it's going to be possession in favor of McAdory here. Nice long ball. 3 Yellow Jackets come up, but wow, good read by Contreras. Gets that ball out of here.
Yeah, I think they were all onside that time as well. They had one defender, kept them on for Pinson Valley. Could have been danger. Good job by the goalkeeper to come out and grab that ball.
And that one's going to be called against the Yellow Jackets. Garcia just making sure his opponent's good after that little tough fall. But Pinson Valley now with the free kick.
Yeah, if I'm playing against a guy like Garcia, he's being all nice to you. I'm like, what's your game plan here? Like, are you getting in my head? Like, because he's so good and talented that you're like, I need to stop this guy. And then he's nice to you. You're like, am I supposed to just let him through? Like, I don't know how to handle this version of trash talk is what it feels like.
Again, Pinson Valley trying that long ball, that shot all the way out by, like, really midfield. Still keep it. It's going to go against McAdory now in favor of Pinson Valley. As we have about 5 minutes and change left in this opening half, still scoreless. McAdory in the yellow, Pinson Valley in white. Soft throw in. Looks like they're giving it back. Back and forth action. Well read, though, by Andy Adjop, senior midfielder. Looks like we have another substitution coming in for McAdory, number 17, Samir Pachuca.
And we saw Noah Gable do a lot of work up at the top of our screen. Now they have fresh legs. Hoping Pachuca can provide a little bit of burst here to end the half.
Oh, nice long ball. McAdory, one-on-one. Good trip, but nice tackle. That was a nice play from Barrios. Oh, it was a long shot. Contreras able to get that.
Yeah, sometimes you go down on one knee for a shot like that. Could have easily skipped through his legs, you know. That's why you go down, you sit, let it bounce into your arms. Fortunately, no one was there to get a rebound.
Mm-hmm. About 3 minutes to go in the opening half. Still scoreless here. No ball runners to help out. So
just a fan in the crowd running
Yes.
for us. We appreciate it, certainly. I know the players do, too. Probably the ref more than anybody else.
Yes. Give it go, set it up. Deflected, though, by Pinson Valley. Tries to get it up the side. And it will stay.
And as much possession as McAdory has had, creating chances as well, that Pinson Valley's defense has limited their true clear-cut chances. Pinson Valley might have had the best chance of that first half. Luviano on that double save earlier, so McAdory probably feels like they should be in the lead, but they haven't been able to create anything to show, you know, a true scoring chance for one of their attackers.
Yep, and that one's going to be called against Garcia here. Trip. Coach doesn't really like that one. Said that was clean.
It went down a little bit too easily, I think, is what Coach Uday is asking for. Meanwhile, Flores apologizes for the foul, as he might say, maybe it was me then. If you're getting an apology from him, he probably thinks, yeah, I did foul him a little bit.
Third time's charm, the long ball. Headed out towards the center, but Garcia is going to take it. Turns on the Jets, keeps with this, sends it up. Barrios able to send it back, though, towards a line of yellow jerseys. Under 90 seconds left in this first half. Who can take advantage of the momentum before we head into half? McAdory on the move, utilizing about a minute to go. Still fighting.
I think Ignacio had his chances to slide that ball through. Almost had too many options. Couldn't pick one. Ended up making the pass a little bit too late. Good defending from Pinson Valley again.
45 seconds. Oh, tries to get back, gets on his feet. Ooh. Quick. Looks like
That's his own sub. They need to.
Yep, substitution, under 30 left, about 22 seconds. Can McAdory get on the board first before the end of this half? Ball in the air, still looking. Under 10. Contreras comes out, and that would be the end of the first half. We are still scoreless here at McAdory High School. Really fun one. We'll have second half action on Jeff Coed TV coming up after this break.
We're Pinson Valley High School, promoting achievement, respect, and success. we're Jeff Co-Ed Strong. Fear the Spear, go Indians.
Welcome to McAdory High School, home of the Yellow Jackets. Check out all the things we have going on right now. It's a great day to be a Yellow Jacket. We are Jeff Co-Ed Strong.
Second half action about to get underway here at McAdory High School. The Yellow Jackets welcome in Pinson Valley. Scoreless still, but second half action will be a lot of fun. Caleb, I mean, the first half, a lot of back and forth. Started off with a corner from Pinson Valley, but McAdory just really settling in. What impressed you the most from McAdory in that first half?
I think early on, especially once they started taking control, it was all about the midfield. We talked about Asia, we talked about Garcia. They had that control. I think it slowed down later into the half, again, because McAdory wasn't creating that many chances. Winning the ball well, keeping possession well, but when they went forward, something was lacking. I think that's probably the message. We saw Coach Uday give a long message during the break. I'm sure that was it.
And then meanwhile for Pinson Valley, you have to admit your goalkeeper in Contreras was fantastic.
Yeah, it was something that he been able to stop the shots, but also limit chances, chasing down the ball. We saw it a couple of times as well, and preventing any second chances. It's hard to just stop a ball and then make sure it goes in the right direction. That's such a big part of goalkeeping. Pushing it out to the side, pushing it out for a corner, pushing it out of bounds, just as important as stopping it.
And McAdory trying to track it down, just couldn't get to that ball in time. We thank you for joining us on Jeff Co-Ed TV. Contreras is going to take the kick up. And it was definitely a more physical one towards the end of the first half. Looks like both teams trying to preserve energy here just to start it off. But Pinson Valley already playing on this edge of the field a little harder.
Luviano got the ball in space there. I don't think he realized that the defense was kind of backing away. Might could have dribbled forward instead of playing the ball out wide. Oh, that's a bad giveaway.
Here comes McAdory on the top left of your screen. Trying to go 2-on-1, but great tackle, though, from Pinson Valley on that back. McAdory still able to keep it play. Gable's going to throw it in here.
Barrios again back there for Pinson Valley. He's had a big night so far.
Garcia looks in the center. Ball up high.
Oh, terrific control.
It's been a battle of the defenses in that first half. But I just love the fact that, here we go, Garcia trying to give that little pass. It was trying to give enough room for his teammate to slide up. But Garcia, though, definitely was the difference maker in this team for McAdory. Run and flows through him. He is their center point.
There's a reason he wears number 10, and that's, I mean, that everything wants to run through him. He wants everything to run through him as well, and it's not selfish. It's the way they want to play. They want to have him with the ball running forward and being able to pick out passes as needed.
And from Pinson Valley, they have a really well-rounded crew. A lot of versatility, A lot of guys being able to play different positions and well and making an impact no matter where they are on the field. But definitely just a little quiet night, though, for your captain, Rojas, in that first half.
That's a great ball forward. Garcia.
Oh, over the top. Good idea. We saw that something like that in the first half. Just a little too strong.
Gable had an opportunity. I mean, that ball's over the top. Just take your time, control, or touch over. I think you had a couple of players in the middle who were expecting a pass. You saw right there, that was Velasquez in the middle who thought the pass was coming his way, put his hands on his head right away. Kind of chance that we haven't seen from McAdory so far. That was a great ball over the top from Hector Garcia. McAdory just not able to capitalize.
Four and a half minutes has already gone by in this second half. Still scoreless. Very similar to the way that the girls' game was between Pinson Valley and McAdory. That was on Jeff Coed TV. And if you missed it earlier, Pinson Valley was able to win on the road right before this matchup, 1-0 over McAdory, improving to 8-3-1 on the season.
Go give another shout out to Hopley, game-winning penalty in that game.
And it come down to, it could be very similar coming down to this in this one. If you're just joining us, McAdory's in the yellow, Pinson Valley in the white. Gonna be a call against Pinson.
You just see McAdory's defense. They want to play forward. They want the midfield to connect with that offense, but they also know, hey, when it's time to defend, it's time to defend. 8 players already back on a line there at the 15-yard line. Surprised they took the free kick while he was, I believe it's Barrios. Just a few minutes into the second half.
Little handshake going down there between the back line and the goalkeeper as they just check just to make sure. Got a Pinson player down, just making sure he's okay. Maybe helped off to the sideline.
Not like he's putting any pressure on that right leg. That's not good for a Pinson Valley defense who's relied a lot on Barrios tonight.
Just make sure he's good.
Wearing that captain's armband as well. You know how much he means to this team.
Injury substitution, but now play is going to resume. Long ball to midfield. Garcia trying to head. It just goes right up and over Pinson Valley. Trying to backtrack.
Rare giveaway from Ortega, but good job recovering. Get that ball back, winning a throw-in.
High ball. Pinson Valley trying to track it down, but in the hands of McAdory's goalkeeper. And number 99, Rodriguez, a junior goalkeeper.
Yeah, Uriel Rodriguez, a name we haven't called too much because Pinson Valley not having too many chances of their own. Like I said, you might want to get bored as a goalkeeper, but maybe not this board. Still paying attention when his time does come, as it might right here.
Nice deflection. Can Pinson Valley capitalize? And just so close. Just a little too far left.
Yeah, good turn there. He just couldn't connect on it cleanly, I think. Might have rushed it a little bit too much. Good ball forward, hit it with his left. Ends up going a few yards wide at the end of it, but a good opportunity for Pinson Valley and a quick one made out of nothing. That's what McAdory has to be wary of.
Rodriguez clears it out. But just like that, Pinson Valley once again another opportunity. 3-on-4. Looks, gets, can they get it? But McAdory able to clear it out. Pinson Valley, couple players just like, man, heads above their heads.
Yeah, it was Rodriguez giving some props to his defender there. I think that's Alex Angeles again clearing that ball away. Done that a couple of times in dangerous situations.
We do have a corner for Pinson Valley, the first one of this second half.
The wind picks up a little bit here.
Wind
just in
is-
time for a corner kick.
It will be going with the wind, I think.
Goalkeeper has to be wary if this ball is put into the air. Might float a little bit more towards him. Oh, they play it short.
Nice move, set up, just again, far left. Good idea. Coach not mad about that. Had, kept on clapping. He's like, good idea.
Yeah, I think
We'll
it was
be able to
there.
run it back.
They created space
Yeah.
at the top of the box, just a little bit mishit on the strike. A good opportunity. And a good response from Pinson Valley. They know their opportunities might not come in bunches, but when they have it, they want to give their guys a chance to get a shot on target. Everyone in the stands reacting to the wind right now as it picks
Woo.
up.
That wind coming out of nowhere. Oh my goodness.
I don't know about you. Feels
Feels
good.
great up here in the
Yeah,
press
this is-
box. Yeah.
That's-
Oh, my God. Good zoom out here.
We got soccer balls rolling away. Someone's got to track that down.
I think there was some storms coming. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. If you're Pinson Valley, maybe just put the ball up in the air, see what happens right
Yeah.
now.
A little bit of, I can't tell if it's a crosswind or a little bit of a headwind. I think we need to get James Spann on the phone. Maybe he could tell us if a storm's about to come this way.
I'll settle for some paperweights right now.
Yeah. Hear that wind going. Ball's still going up high in the air though. Garcia still winning that battle. Looks up, sends it up. An opportunity for a 2-on-1 in McAdory's favor. Looks back center. Looks for Garcia. Still trying to keep the ball in play. Pinson able to track it down.
It's good defending by Giovanni Hernandez. He got back to be able to shut down that attack. I think I agree with him. I think it was probably a handball on McAdory, but he kept playing, and he had to stop that attack.
Nice teamwork there. McAdory's middies, though, just been able just to have a wall. Garcia gives his teammates some space off the left side, top of your screen. Looks back to Garcia, trying to get in the center. Ball up high, goes the opposite direction. Little change of pace here. Both teams playing with a little more intensity, moving a little bit quicker.
You let that breeze hit you, you're like, oh, suddenly I have a little bit of energy to run forward. That's the first time we've really seen McAdory push the issue here in the second half. Get the ball forward, try to create those same chances, that same momentum, and that same possession that they had in the first half. Having the corner flag picked up now as the wind knocked it over. They're both down on this end.
Yellow Jackets throw it in. Still trying to keep it. Can they do it? And it gets right. Sneak in the back. Beautiful touch from McAdory. And just like that, they strike first. They're up 1-0.
Boy, and that's the kind of thing Pinson Valley didn't need. They've defended so well, and they were in control of the ball in their own third. Just a back pass that just slid away from the defense. Looked like it was Kevin Ignacio who just got a touch ahead of the defender, poked it through. Again, that comes with a little bit of more communication, but just a little bit of a miss. And that's the second straight time, second straight game. We saw that in the girls' game earlier where just suddenly it was one mistake kind of out of nothing that allowed for the opening goal. Now McAdory, who we already felt was in control, has a 1-goal lead to show for it.
Feels like you finally breathe a little bit, right? It's been hard fought for both teams, too. But for McAdory, they've been close on occasion of times in that first half. Finally able to break through, and they're on the board first.
And of all the times, McAdory is like, I feel like we're creating chances. We're passing the ball well. We have a good chance to shoot it. And for the goal to come out of when they didn't even have possession and just was able to poke a loose ball inside the box into the goal. Sometimes you got to capitalize on those moments.
under a half an hour left in regulation. Pinson Valley now looking to respond, trying to keep it out. Just kind of hands it, but it looks like it's going to be a player substitution coming in. Number 11 for Pinson Valley is going to check in. Then we got another substitution coming in for McAdory. Going to be in number 8, Diego Veliquez.
Well played, very calm. You could hear everyone on that McAdory back line say, keeper, keeper, keeper. Letting you know there's no one under pressure. Let the keeper come out and grab that ball.
Ooh, Pinson Valley with momentum. Nice pass on to the middle. Trying to gives it back to him. Still keeps it. Nice play up forward to the right. Shot up. Goalkeeper takes care of it, scoops it up.
Calmly collected, too. That ball had a lot of spin, and
Yes.
again with the wind, that ball could have bounced anywhere. He waited on it, read it well, caught it cleanly. It's the first time we've really seen Kevin Flores and Cesar Luviano connect in the midfield for Pinson Valley. We've seen a lot of Luviano, but Flores having to do more defending. That time they created a chance and a shot. Maybe just playing with a little bit more urgency now as they win the ball back again.
Nice footwork. Good communication. Back out. But can McAdory capitalize and transition? Trying to right here. Ball just a little too quick. Rolls out.
I haven't seen Alberto Cruz be able to really get running at the top for McAdory. Had a chance there. His touch just failed him just a bit. Oh. That touch and turn from Diego Garcia nearly opening it up there. That was terrific.
Now the ball's up in the hedges.
Sitting up nicely.
Yeah, right? The hedges.
Hey, it's better than being in there. Everyone can see it. They know where it is. You don't have to chase it down.
And then here's our hero, Fan, is coming down to be able to get it. There he is.
You better hold on to it for a while because he'll be asked for it again here soon.
He might
and
have
right
to.
away. Right away.
Yep. And
Go
it's
ahead and get
back
the other one.
Yep. Man of the match right there is our unofficial ball guys.
Someone get a sideline report of what he's been doing.
Yes. Getting his steps into. If you're just joining us on Jeff Coed TV, McAdory's up 1-0 over Pinson Valley. McAdory's in the yellow and Pinson Valley in the white. Ooh, nice move. McAdory able to get the ball with control. They pass a lot, that's one thing I've noticed. It's been a lot of passing, but they're also trying to use the wind to their advantage here and really just progress the ball forward.
Yeah, and I think that's how you play when you're be offside here on McAdory.
Yep.
I think when you have Asia and you have Diego Garcia and you have Diego Velazquez and Hector Garcia, I mean these guys they clearly have played together so much. They link together so well in the midfield. And it's not just about making the pass, it's about knowing where that person is going after they make the pass. I think that's what we've seen, what we really like from McAdory, and certainly I think something that comes from talent on the field, but having a coach like Ike Ude who is so familiar with the game.
And familiar with what it takes to be a champion, right?
Yeah.
It's not easy to become a professional soccer player. Not alone. It's not easy to be a high school player. It's not easy to be a college player, but you have to level up in each level of your career. And it's a guy that knows what it takes, all the training, all of the mental and physical discipline that you have to be able to not only represent your country, but also to be and play at that high level. And you can see him, he's like, pick up the pace here. Like, let's control the tempo. The wind has helped carrying the voices up here to the press box so we can hear what they're saying. The wind is acting as our microphone.
Drop ball here. Ball off the official.
The wind has really dramatically picked up here.
Well, we haven't, I mean, it obviously impacts the game a little bit. We haven't seen it, I don't think, impact a specific play or change how a play has happened. But one high ball that is just hard for a defense to deal with, this one could be a problem.
Pinson Valley trying to be the equalizer, gets caught up in traffic. McAdory able to clear it out. And may I mind you, on the top left of your screen and the top right of your screen, the flags are down. They have been knocked down by the wind.
There are no corner flags.
There are no
anymore.
corner flags, except on the bottom of your screen. That's how much the wind has picked up here. Ooh, little push out of bounds, little contact. Looking for something, looking for the call here. Was your assistant coach for Pinson Valley, Mark Gonzalez, just like,
He
hey.
still has for. I think he's going to eventually get the call.
Yeah, and then
I think he thought they were calling a throw-in. Turns out they were. I think got some assistance from the AR on the near sideline. Again, you see McAdory going back in waves to defend. They have all 11 of their players behind the ball right now.
Yeah, Ignacio and Garcia trying to have that front line. Garcia, nice pass. Looks up, trying to get it up the sideline here. Good read, though, by Pinson Valley. Will still stay in possession with McAdory.
I think it was Angel Contreras for Pinson Valley cut that off. That sideline was open for a long through ball. Saw it a little too late. Good step from Contreras to shut it down.
Nice ball up. 1v1 situation, but it's going to be called offsides, though.
Yeah, that one was close. I think I had him maybe half a yard ahead. I thought it was the right call from my angle. Certainly expected the flag to come out.
$20 minutes to go in regulation. Pinson Valley trying to tie things up here.
It's good defending from Kevin Flores. Slow down any kind of counterattack and allow some of your other players. Pinson Valley puts more and more players forward. They also need a little bit of time getting back.
Hector Garcia trying to keep his man off him, sends one up the field. Looking for that cross in the center. Good move, little duck.
Good defending. That was a good ball. Could have been trouble.
A lot of commotion. It's a 4-on-3 situation. Can Pinson Valley track it down? Goalkeeper gets it out, but not a bad idea. We've seen that a couple times, though, for Pinson Valley this half.
Oh, well played. Keep possession.
Just looking on that right side, couldn't quite get it.
Ball just bouncing up just a little bit too much. Couldn't keep the control at their feet. Again, just the final ball lacking for Pinson Valley.
Oh, no. Oh, a little bit of a late call. It's going to go on Garcia.
And again, here's a little bit more. The wind on their back, a long ball here into the box.
They've tried the long ball a couple of times in the first half.
It's a good ball.
Up,
it's
over.
A good ball.
Oh, a lot of traffic.
And call offside again.
Yep. Good recognition, though.
Yeah, it's probably the best placement of one of their long balls forward. Place that about 10 yards from goal. Have somebody run onto it. Just got started a little early.
Able to play that wind directly where they wanted it to.
Johan Diaz causing some issues down the left wing here, and now drawing a foul big opportunity for Pinson Valley on this free kick. See how many players they put into the box. We saw a free kick from McAdory from this position in the first half.
Rodriguez will take the kick. Sends it up. Little too high. Wind helping push that one just a little too strong.
Yeah, I think you kind of felt that when it floated up, what was going to happen.
We got some substitutions coming in. Looks like we're going to switch
goalie substitution.
Goalies. Both are wearing 99 we mind you, on this one.
Good, that'll be fun for us.
The starter was Rodriguez. We'll see.
We'll see what we can do. We try to get that name before the end of this one.
See if Gavin Carpenter. Well, Nalbert Nolan, the other two goalkeepers listed on McAdory's roster. We'll try to see if we can get some clarification down below, but looking like they wanted a call, but McAdory still keeps it in play. Looks up, good cross to the center, can get the side, and they hit the back of the right of the nets! And just like that, extra insurance for the Yellow Jackets. And they're having that celebration down by the corner flag. Absolutely, that was fun. That was fun.
Great finish for Brian Machuca to make sure to get there, but how about Cameron Parham, who just came in, a freshman, just came in off the bench, putting forth the work down the right side, arguably drawing a foul, still getting up, sticking with the ball, moving down, and putting a crossover. Look at him come over, immediately get congratulations from his coach. The goal is going to go to Brian Machuca, but man, that assist from Cameron Parham, what a play. Immediate impact off the bench for McAdory, doubling their lead.
Just the ultimate definition of teamwork there, the unselfishness, and that's what Coach did tell us. This team is so unselfish. They are a pass-first team. They communicate well, and they show up and celebrate people's big moments. And that's what you saw there with that huge assist from the freshman. And Cameron Parham.
And how excited he was when the shot was finished. I know he's excited about assist, but he was running to his teammate to celebrate with him as well. The individual effort on this side, I know that's what part of having fresh legs will do for you. He's listed as a defender.
Yeah.
And being able to control the ball the way he did on the right side, just terrific play.
Pinson Valley trying to close the gap here. Little pass from Garcia, little tricky little airborne there from Pinson Valley, but still trying in this one. They're not out of it though. We still got 15 minutes left. McAdory with the 2-0 lead if you're just joining us here on Jeff Coed TV. McAdory in the yellow, Pinson Valley in white.
And you already see Pinson Valley's back line already scooting a little bit closer. That's a good ball.
Nice ball, and just going to get swept up by the McAdory goalkeeper. And a yellow card being awarded to McAdory. Looks like it's going to go against
I went on Alex Angeles.
yeah, and he's a little confused though. Was a little confused. Coach looking over to come talk. Trying to see.
Look like Hector Garcia is getting an explanation. Always the captain who has to ask the head official. My guess is something he said.
Just looking for a little clarification. Coach Uday also trying to figure out what quite is going on. We're going to try to take a listen in. Play is stopped right now. Gives the okay. He's good.
Well, I would say, again, with the 2-goal lead,
yes.
he asked what happened, and he turned and pointed his player to get off the field. So won't speculate on what was said, but Coach Uday said told his player to leave the bench, and he said thank you to the referee. Back to action.
Back to action. McAdory with the 2-0 lead over Pinson Valley. Just a coach holding his players accountable. Contreras comes out, sends a rocket up the field.
I think for a second he was about to let that ball loose. The goalkeeper was off his line. He was looking to shoot it. Good job from Kevin Flores to close down.
Pinson Valley trying to close the gap here, trying to get something on the board. Good D, though, from McAdory's back line.
Diaz and Luviano have certainly caused problems, but they've been handled well by McAdory's defense.
Garcia looking to set up. Headsy up and just hits the top of the right, bounce back the other way, and you can look, he's just like,
Boy,
I cannot believe that just happened.
That was a good-looking shot, too. This is going to be a good look at it. I think it goes off the bottom side of the field goal post and bounces underneath. He fit that ball between the crossbar and the field goal post.
I thought it was going to be on the top right of the cross, but I don't think the wind helped him on that one.
Oh, man, that was
a
a good-looking shot.
That
the
was
way
a pretty-looking shot.
When he hit it, I was like, oh, that might have a chance. That's why he's a 1 in a million type of player.
Yep. Under 13 minutes to play here. Can McAdory add one more? Still putting that pressure on Pinson Valley's defense. Garcia wins that one-on-one battle, trying to get it again, sets his teammate up, and the shot! But Contreras able to lay on that one. Good passing, good facilitating there.
Yeah, that's a terrific pass from Garcia. He had all the attention on him, slid it over. You're going to see it one more time here on replay. He finds it, gets possession of it, gets a steal, and immediately slides it over to Ignacio. Ended up not being able to get his brace.
Looking for the call there. It's not going to go. It's clean. McAdory moving, transition, great ball movement. Gets it up, tries to go up, winning that one-on-one. Contreras gets that one. A little stumble, able to control it, picks it up though. Kicks it up high. Parham trying to gain possession, but Perez take the throw in for the Yellow Jackets. Looks at Parham though down the side, but it's going to be Indian ball.
You see Pinson Valley trying to rush a ball back over. Trying to get things started. Again, they need to have that sense of urgency, sense of pressure. They get one back. It's
big.
That's why they say that the most dangerous lead in soccer is 2 goals.
Yes.
And it's because if you get that first one, the second one almost feels like it has to come the way the momentum changes. 3-goal lead feels like it would put it to bed, though.
Garcia, but it's going to be called offsides on McAdory. A lot of offsides calls called on McAdory throughout this entire game, but it's just maybe players just running a little too quick. You know,
you don't want to blame laziness and not getting back. But
no, they have been moving. Oh, opportunity for Pinson Valley, but McAdory's goalkeeper going to get all of that one.
Again, good job coming off his line to be able to get there first.
A lot of contact, but ball's going to stay with Pinson Valley.
I was going to say good defense there from Adrian Flores, but AR said the ball went out on him.
Under 10 go here at McAdory High School. Yellow Jackets with a 2-0 lead over Pinson Valley. Pinson Valley playing with urgency, trying to get something on the board. And once again, just Garcia just able just to be the facilitator. Looks up. Parham trying to get something. We'll track that down. He's got some speed on him, doesn't he?
Garcia, I mean, I know it's kind of player he is. He is a facilitator. Almost a little too unselfish. He was looking up at both runs trying to pick which one to pass to when he had 20 yards in front of him.
Yeah.
He could have kept dribbling. Switch one number 10 though. He's gonna look to facilitate more than anything else, and he saw a couple of runners and thought he could pick one out. Good defending from Pinson Valley at the end of it.
Mm-hmm. Just able to redirect traffic. And here comes McAdory on the side, top left, 101, but it's going to be called the offsides, and they knew it there.
I think most everyone knew that. The AR was letting it play out because I think one
yeah.
player wasn't offsides, and if he had been the one to track it down, it would have been fine to play, but he wasn't going to call it until the ball was touched. Now we start to hear Coach Uday a little bit more in these final minutes, trying to shore up this 2-goal lead. 2-goal lead is great. 2-goal win is great. Clean sheet would be even better.
Oh. Pinson Valley down, trying to get in the box. Send it back out. Reset. Good move. Looks. Gonna go up to the top. Coach Uday saying no foul. Nice slide. Trying to get it in. McAdory's goalkeeper comes up, but that was a fantastic move by Jared Lopez. He has been so aggressive all night for the Indians.
Yeah, good move, and being able to get past. Looked like he just couldn't get a clean shot off. It was almost like he was just trying to get to the ball first, which he did, but he couldn't necessarily get a good shot off. Just ended up trickling out over the goal line. Hearing from Coach Uday now, maybe to keep his players a little bit more calm. Remember, you can control the ball. You don't have to force it out every time. If we have the ball, control the ball and kill off the clock with possession just as much as you can kill it off with defense. I've been really impressed with Johan Diaz on this left side. I feel like he's played maybe the whole game for Pinson Valley. Just a freshman.
Long ball goes right in the hands of McAdory's goalkeeper.
Hey, don't mind an effort. You need to get something on target, and like we said, with these wind gusts, you never know how it'll float and move. Make things difficult for the goalie.
About 6:30 left in regulation. Another high ball. Lopez going to track it down, trying to. He is still playing until the final whistle, but we do have some substitutions coming in for McAdory. We have number 25, Eric Orellana, coming in, as well as number 40, Ricky Ford, the freshman defender. So some freshmen getting in some minutes in a very important regular season game. We do have player injuries. It's going to stop time for a second. Lead official just making sure, lead referee just making sure we're okay.
Looks like he's asking for
a substitution
from the bench. A little bit of cramping.
It is still really hot.
Yeah. Wind doesn't change the temperature. It might change how it feels. It doesn't change the temperature. Good sprint from the athletic trainer across the field here. What you love to see, and then come all the way out and realize by the time you get there, might not be needed. The life of the athletic trainer.
She's been running multiple times tonight. Just some cramping, just trying to get off the field, but it looks like for McAdory, it's going to be a player substitution. I have some freshmen taking the field. If you're just joining us on Jeff Go Ed TV, McAdory with a 2-0 lead over Pinson Valley, but you know, we do have some more soccer up in our future here at Jeff Coed TV. Being able just to do a variety of different sports between softball and baseball.
We'll be back on a call Monday. Monday night. Our first time together, and less than a week later, we'll be doing it again.
Yes.
I'm here for more soccer broadcasts. Don't get me wrong. I love baseball. I love softball. Soccer. Let's grow the sport.
Yeah.
World Cup
absolutely.
is just a couple of months away. So now we have a
Yes.
big event in Birmingham tomorrow, actually. So
Oh, the freshman, Parham.
just flying down that right side.
Yeah, he's just, and then Garcia now laid out. Coach looking for the call. Parham, freshman, just really making an impact. I mean, he's going to have a bright future.
Yeah, and I think you can see the trust that Coach has on him, too. Good defending, though, to be able to keep up with him, track him down. Sometimes it's easier for a defender. You don't have to track him down with the ball. You don't have to be worried about it. Controlling it, you're just trying to track down the forward. Good defense from Pinson Valley.
Garcia, nice curve on that ball. Tries to go left side on that. Still keeps it in play, though. About 5 minutes and change to go. Garcia, nice touch. Tries to get it just a little too late. A little miscommunication.
Yeah, it was a good idea. A little heavy on the pass. Going to find Eric Oriana. Handball there on Pinson Valley. Kind of unfortunate bounce.
McAdory still playing like they're down by 2.
And I think we might hear from Coach a little bit, too. We've seen him frustrated at times with his team and maybe how they're playing. Again, their 2 goals. The first one came off Pinson Valley defensive mistake as much as it did a build-up by McAdory. Obviously, the second one came on a counterattack and terrific team goal from Parham and Ignacio. But opportunities haven't been, happening every couple of minutes for McAdory.
Yeah.
Pinson Valley has done a pretty good job of limiting those chances, even with all the possession that McAdory's had.
Parham trying to get something. Little tie up. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a
Goalkeeper number 3.
goalkeeper number 3. Little switcheroo here. By now, we have seen all 3 goalkeepers. Well, I mind you, we've seen Nolan, we've seen Carpenter, and we've also have seen Rodriguez tonight.
What order the number 2 and 3 goalkeepers went in, we might not be sure, but they have all 3 gotten in the game.
Yes, and that's good. You want to build depth around this time. You have the back half of the regular season. It is full steam ahead for both teams, trying to make the postseason. Also continue your season as long as possible for your seniors. Pinson Valley, though, able to win that battle. Still in it. Nice little give and go sets up on the top of the screen. Nice cross in the center. Still keeps it in the middle. But here comes Garcia, able to break it up. Parham now looks up. Full speed ahead. Lopez, though, fantastic defense, trying to turn it into offense. Pinson Valley now in control.
Well played out wide.
Good wide. Center looks. Bounces off McAdory's back line. We got 1:43 shown on the scoreboard, but down here on our clock we have 2:15. time winding down here at McAdory High School.
I think Yellow Jackets starting to feel pretty comfortable with this one. Only a 2-goal lead. It just feels like they've been in control even since the first goal. Second goal certainly helps this feel more comfortable.
1 minute remaining in regulation. Yellow Jackets look like they're going to protect their home turf. And they do. Things slowing down. Clock winding down. 30 seconds to go in regulation. And you know what? Official's going to let that one slide. Pinson Valley trying to get another goal. Oh, runs it their own. It looks like they're going to have that solo goal with just 13 seconds left. A collision?
Just a miscommunication from the back line. The goalkeeper losing out on a clean sheet. Just 12 seconds to go. Again, that might be one of the bad parts of having substitutions at the goalie so many times. You're going to lose that communication. You have to be able to talk all 80 minutes. It's not gonna finish very easily. I know it's going to hurt to lose the clean sheet. You're not in danger of giving up a goal in 12 seconds, especially when you get to kick off. But this is certainly just a disappointing final moment for McAdory.
Pinson Valley does erase any opportunity of a shutout for McAdory, but in the end, McAdory holds on to beat Pinson Valley 2-1, the final score here at McAdory High School. Really well played. Caleb, what are your final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think we saw and what we expected with McAdory midfield. I think they controlled the game. I think if you're McAdory, you kind of hope that you created more chances with the possession you had. I think you could have been a little cleaner in the final third. Obviously, at the end there, you wish that you had been able to keep a clean sheet. Could have been cleaner on the defensive end as well. But overall, it felt like McAdory controlled the game. I think you had some good performances. Pinson Valley, Kevin Flores did a good job limiting damage, limiting attacks for McAdory. I think Yellow Jackets just kind of showed off their class a little bit more. A deserved win. I think they feel like if they can start putting things together and play a little bit cleaner, they can really compete with a lot of really good teams at the 6A level.
Now with the win, McAdory now improves to 8-1-2 overall. There's about 6 or 7 games left in the regular season, like we mentioned. They're on the back half. And every win matters now moving forward when you're trying to make the postseason.
Everything is coming down to the wire, and we're going to be covering a lot of it. I'm excited.
And the McAdory Yellow Jackets come out and defend their home turf well with a 2-1 win over Pinson Valley. For Caleb Turrentine, I'm Ariel Schaefer. We'll see y'all next time on Jeffcoa TV. Have a great rest of your Tuesday evening.